Hey guys, this is my first video on the YouTube channel. Quite new to it. Just got a new phone and everything. So hopefully this plays out the way I want it to. So today's video is going to be about Parabellum Bricks minifigures. I got a full complete wave of the Volksstrum minifigures, as well as the full figs that they released. So let's get to it. There's a bunch of bodies that they released. I actually didn't know this kind of unit in World War II existed in Germany. So the Volksstrum was like a last ditch effort by Germany to they kind of denied the war being over and they're like, oh no, we gotta keep fighting, we can't lose. So they kind of deployed this kind of makeshift, not revolutionary type unit, but just a civilian, full, I guess, unit, I guess you can say. So this first guy here is STG-44 Volksstrum. He has STG pouches on his right hip. He has 360-degree Volksstrum armband. I don't think this particular body was a civilian. I think they just cobbled him together I think he was like a veteran from the war maybe, and then just to rally up the troops behind him, I guess they just put him back in service. I'm not too sure, so let me know in the comments. So that's the first body. The second body is probably one of my favorites in the entire release. He has Kar 98K ammo pouches on his right hip, German grenade inside the belt, a bandolier style strap on his chest. I'm not too sure what that bag is. I'm pretty new to World War II stuff. This release just really interested me. It's probably the best release I've personally ever seen. So he has a pouch on his back. He has pretty cool looking legs. See if I can focus there. So it is printed on dark bluish gray pants, and they color shifted the gray to look like, I think was it a dark green, I think. And then there's UV lines kind of on the legs to show that it's like a cloth texture kind of thing. It does feel a bit textured when you touch it, but this is a cool little detail that they added. You can see the creases in his pants, where the ankles are. 360-degree printing on the inside of the legs as well. He has a little medal on his chest. I'm not too sure what that means. That's a second body. Third body on the website says it's a firefighter. He has Carcano pouches on his chest, and his 360 degrees strap on his chest, his side, and his back. So he looks pretty cool too. He has little buttons on his hip piece there and there, as well as on his legs. There's two of them. Same 360-degree armband. Focus there a little bit. So that's another one. Second one, he's just a civilian body. He's also one of my favorites. A thing about me to know is that I'm a huge fan of contrast differences. So everything's not uniform, it's just different entirely. I really love the whole cobbled together makeshift look to these guys. Same 360-degree armband, printing as well. You can equip these guys with, I guess, any styled German weapon you want, Kar 98K, MG, stuff like that. So he's a civilian. Next up, we have a rad officer. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know too much about these guys. I just kind of looked them up a little bit. I was just super fascinated by the way these figures looked. He has an armband. We all know what it's supposed to be, but you know, it's Lego and they can't do certain things. So we all know what it's supposed to be, but they just made it like that. So that's a cool little detail. He's the only figure in this release that has that armband, I believe. That style, the red 360s. But yeah, forgive my voice. I'm still kind of getting over a huge sickness, the flu. So bear with me here. So he's pretty cool. Dark tan. Oh, dark tan all around. Pistol pouch. I think it's supposed to be a P38, I think. On his back left. He's pretty cool too. And this background is from my factory that I made. This is just a backdrop, so I don't show you guys the windowsill outside because it'll, you know, it messes the lighting up. This guy is a mechanic. I want to say the pouches on his front is something called M1895, I think, if I remember correctly. I have all the pictures of these guys on my iPhone. I just can't remember off the top of my head what each ammo pouch was supposed to be. So he has the same armband as most of the others. There are different armbands in this release. I'm not sure what they mean. I just really love the look of them. He has a chest pouch. He got a bag on his back right hip. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, on to the next one. It's another civilian in looks like a greatcoat. He has like purple pants, boots, a tan, I guess, flannel, I don't even know, polo, I guess, cardigan, something like that. A white polo underneath that. He has a yellow armband, and he just has stitching and I guess coattails or whatever on the back. Pretty cool guy. I really like this guy also just because the contrast and the differences in color. Here's another one. Another civilian style minifigure. He has a white or a light tan kind of armband on him. Focus, please. There we go. I'm still getting used to this iPhone. It's the iPhone 17 Pro Max, so forgive me. Oh, this is way better. So yeah, contrast differences, A+ in my book. He has the armband that's different from the others so far. He has a pouch on his right hip. And the printing continues all along the figure. Put him up there. Almost done, guys. Another greatcoat styled figure. I don't remember what that ammo pouch is supposed to be, if it is ammo pouch. He has a grenade in his belt on his left side. Armband, same as the last figure. Bag. And then, like the figure with the medal, he has a bandolier strap containing the ammo pouch that's holding it up on his chest all around. Here's another guy. Another civilian. Those are Mosin Nagant ammo pouches. German grenade on his hip. On his belt, I mean. He has a tie on his shirt underneath the jacket. He has hip pouch printing underneath the grenade and the Mosin ammo pouches. He has a yellow armband and another bag on the back. And like all these figures, they are 360-degree printing inside as well as the exterior of the legs. And they did prints on top of light bluish gray pants. Pretty cool. It's a pretty unique process in my opinion, just because Lego doesn't offer that, I guess, leg color by themselves. So I think that's pretty cool. Another civilian. I can't remember what ammo pouch he has. I keep trying to think of it, but I just can't remember it. Civilian look, just like the last couple guys. He has a tan shirt, tie, kind of a half-style greatcoat, I think. Texture printing, great texture printing actually on the legs. You can just make it out. It's like I don't even know what to call it. It's like a coffee brown color, I guess. You can kind of see like a waffle style stitching pattern on it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, one more for the actual bodies. This one's an MG gunner, machine gunner. I'm not too sure what machine gun he should carry. I do have a perfect caliber, I want to say MG33 from Brickmania. Kind of printing all around except for there's a black lines bottom and top. And I also have a perfect caliber MG42 from Brickmania. Wood style, buttstock, textured grip for the hands. No printing on the bottom or the main top. There's no printing on the ammo drum. I'll decide what gun to give him. And then, let's see if I can do this right. I got a bunch of heads from Parabellum Bricks. It's a huge stack. So it's this one. This is a new release of heads. They kind of rebranded their heads. So if you feel the heads, if you get them yourself, it's kind of raised a little bit on each head. This is another stack of heads I got from them. And the bullet in the head, one at the bottom, that one was a very last minute buy from me because it's an old style head from them, so they discontinued all their heads from previous, and then these are all the new ones. So that's pretty cool. Lay them on the background. Okay, so the full figs now. This guy I really do like. He's based off a real life guy in the war. I think he was one of the very few Volksstrum soldiers who got awarded a type of, I think it's Silver Knight medal. I think that's what it was. I'm not too sure what that is exactly, but he is unique. Oh, that's really nice. He has an armband printing on his elbow and forearm now instead of the high arm. So he's pretty nice. Very nice details on his cap. So that's the first figure, main guy. Second figure is a civilian with Panzerschreck missiles, I think you call it. Panzerschreck draped over his neck. So that's the strap. So he's one of the unique kind of full figs that they released. Yellow armband, civilian clothing. I do like that head. I think the heads are always really good from them. This is my first ever Parabellum purchase. I was pretty happy with how it turned out. This third guy is a PPSH drum magazine pouch figure. He has armband printing, same as the first main figure. He has patchwork legs, that patchwork right there. Pretty makeshift. I really love that. I like the pink as well. Tie, shirt, polo. 360-degree leg printing. It does come with an official Lego bowler cap, or I don't know what you call that. But that is official Lego. Here we have another, I want to say he's an officer, not in terms of like the military, like the war, but they might have made him an officer in charge of the Volksstrum unit. He has a P38 pistol pouch. I do have a reloaded brick arms pistol for him to hold, although I do like them without weapons. I think they're, I don't have a mock for them yet, but when I do make one for these guys, I'll add weapons to them. Each head on these guys is very unique. It's unique to them. He has just a gunmetal gray Stahlhelm from Brick Arms on his head. And then I want to say this is the male counterpart of the Hitler Youth, I think. He has short shorts. He has a unique armband, like one of the other Volksstrum, like the Rat Officer. He has hair, unique head. I think this guy's on the younger side. So he might be like maybe 20 to 25 years old, something like that. I'm not too sure. Just say so in the comments if you know for sure. I am just kind of learning or trying to learn World War II stuff myself. I think it's pretty cool. 360 degrees leg printing. And it was printed on tan legs to begin with. The female equivalent of the Hitler Youth. She's the only figure in this wave that doesn't have 360-degree armband, but I do really like whatever the I think it's patches, whatever the patches are. Unique head, 360-degree legs, and then unique head, nothing on the back except for stitching and creases in the shirt. So yeah, guys, that's the Volksstrum Parabellum Bricks release. I'm so sorry for this sickness. I've had it for like 3 weeks, but I wanted to make this just so I can kind of build these guys up. And then another thing, not that they're not related to this wave, but they are Volksstrum. I got one of these guys from a friend of mine in the community just recently. I think it was released last year, Black Friday time. It's a brown coat, civilian Volksstrum with a unique head, Stahlhelm, and that same kind of waffle style texture putting on the legs. So this was one of my most sought after figures. And I'm really, really happy I finally got him today. So he's the other Volksstrum that was released not too long ago by Parabellum Bricks. And this is the other one. He is not a unique fig in terms of full body. And what I mean by that is full body as in head and headwear. But in terms of torso and legs, he is unique. He has a canteen on his back. And another pouch, armband, 360-degree, PPSH bag, as well as a grenade. So as of these guys, these are all the Volksstrum that Parabellum Bricks have released. So pretty cool stuff. And then a completely unrelated note. I did get some kind of more sought after figs I was after while I was kind of starting out in the community. Sorry about that. Parabellum Bricks released medical evac German opal, I think that's how you say it. A really long time ago, and I did get one of the figures. She's a nurse. 360 degrees printing on the legs. Armband with a medical emblem on it. Pretty sweet. Really like that figure. A Soviet partisan with, I guess, captured Kar 98K ammo pouches, a knife, and a Soviet grenade on his belt. Contrast, A+, colors, A+. I really like this fig because he has the cigarette, and I like the purple shirt that he's wearing, as well as the pants. There's another guy I really liked. A Parabellum US M43 tanker outfit. I really do love all the tankers that all these companies release. They're pretty nice to me. So that's a Parabellum Bricks head and a custom painted Brick Mania tanker helmet from a friend of mine. Pretty cool. There's I want to say it's what's that pistol called? M1911 pistol in his pocket, I think. And then the a DAC North Africa unique figure from Parabellum Bricks they did a while ago. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I don't know too much about the desert operations in World War II. I did switch out the hands. It was flesh-colored hands, but it didn't match with the forearm sleeves right here. So it bothered me a little bit, so I just added gloves to him to match the color of the Stahlhelm that they released. And if you could see, he does have elbow printing on his arms. This is actually a really cool detail. And he does have, I don't know if you can see it, it's like boot straps in the inside of the legs right there that you can see. Canteen on his back. Kar 98K ammo pouches, as well as, I think those are, what is that? 2 captured grenades and a German grenade. He has a medal on his chest, I think that's what it is. And then his legs are sweaty, sweat prints on them. So yeah, that's the first video. Sorry again for being sick, but that's it. Thank you guys. The Brickman signing off.